and still on Ayuko to explanation. What I say, Omo Krapa to fix the country name. Mebuno no crow message and I say your constitution will cry the pen for frono. Was so monty about because there are normal be a war constitution in Crampo dear boy. Yet Aquina was a Yabaya yet and Central for Fanwood and in home crown, but in Abbey dear boy.
Yeah, but I think his argument and is a bit disconnected from what people are asking for. Because nobody is calling for a total overhaul. And I see young jettison the constitution, young Cotonchen and a young Kofa baby. Because once a democracy.
Economic Fighters League,
oh, but that is not my position. So we should just throw the whole constitution under the bus. No, you need to mean Casa constitution. Idea won't be. I believe that there are certain portions outlive the usefulness relative to time. Because constitution are supposed to be a living document. It reflects the current situation and current happenings. Quite recently in the United States of America, we had an abortion illegal. Illegal. And I'm for sorry, medical research and innovations I buy and I said no, there are some abortions would need option, but you have to. And some of the states adopted it. 50 years after, Wade and Roy say I can't turn in the BM. So constitution must always reflect the present situation because society dynamics say they see changing as a day. Name a sikono. And don't a constitution adjusted to. Yes, your transition to democracy in the last 30 years. You know, this is the first constitution you're right here. And I will not sit here and begrudge the framers of the 1992 constitution because that was the first time. And I'll hear a constitution now. In Twinshemu, Yakofa, America for the near for UK for the near Kambum. Then we domesticated it a little bit. Yeah, you localize it. Yeah, and Okofa America constitution now for UK constitution. You see all the text in the Ghana constitution because that is what we did. And I try. So yeah, about 30 years after. The Emma Manijika can say we've been able to stabilize this particular Fourth Republic for quite a long time, and because of this particular constitution, because a creative avenue for young to Abayan and people have been exactly different from what happened in the past. But I also believe that there are a lot of portions within the constitution relative to time, outliving the usefulness that we must as a country set up and iron them out and making sure that the constitution is growing. For instance. And yet, it is about what has become a bone of contention for being a year Article 71. You're more emolument and in the structure there. No, it threw a lot of people off. This as gracia staff and as a forum. No, exactly because you see, Nema Bia, among for D Yao, you take it away because imagine so be a lecturer at the university and also be a medical doctor that was sacrificing a life. You know, I was at the theater with the doctor when he was conducting operation, not knowing it's a patient now other table, no, so was HIV positive. Unfortunately, or cutting the banana blood and splash and then the blood got into his mucous way. Oh, the doctor no forever on Kobo. But why HIV positive? What I said, these are the risks people go through. I'm for a needle, a warm one, and I said for danger, I'm for exposure to. Until Obiquas and Nema way, no, there is no S gracia for him. Not in the pension, cry that honor can for a bit in the codin system because of free say or mine, Yabokantino, or the Cocodin Sebuna. I know the day, no. OBI and I just everybody will be willing to join the political wagon. That is why in the last 4 to 5 to about 10 years, you see this massive intrusion into the political affairs bandwagon. Will be a person joining the political chariot, because a honor ura uti any appoint to DC ba kwa uko wiya ye Ghana ni appoint to be DC or Pam White or kwa sorry the boko danya miase. Nanko bi a asudi asha wonsa no enye esu na wusu. Wan kasa wo sha dem sabe nyankopa ba ma hodeli nimdia a obetim da lead district no. But the top pada na yere no mo eji omani na ye kwa so dem akwa danya miase because e kwan na bia ma ye be wiya ye. That is our mentality. What I say. So I think that we need to make the constitution in such a way say there will be punitive consequences for individuals. In China, so South Korea quite recently, President Obama or that prison. Yeah. Your friends say Bureau of National Intelligence leader and director no down no prison. That's right. Papa no Samsung leader and neba prison all because of corruption and as a forum. So say emra no is frontal is able to deal with people who are well the executive powers and as one of the day no obi atinchi obatena ye ba oman no esoro ho Flaster House ye wia mfimfini ye wia na DC bi otina kura se no wia de senya no betimi wia because ye wia of Flaster House are they only taking inspiration but the constitution is also silent because at the end of the day the Attorney General, who is supposed to be your friend say and making sure all these things will be taken care of, is appointed by the president. And I know that he's tied to the apron strings and the conveniences of the president. Whichever issue will take care. President in free say, oh, we're back at the end on the Sabo Soya Twatching. Office of the Special Prosecutor, there is a caveat be a silly say oteki case as a government and you're interested that the Attorney General can file for null prosequi.
Wow.
Yes. Now what
null prosequi
discontinuation of the case.
Wow.
And this is a special prosecutor no for cases here and as a banner here be good the president can direct the Attorney General to quash it.
It is a contamination assembly.
Oh,
one muscle.
Yes.
Over the age
yes. Yes.
Wow.
And all these things, so we have created a deliberate window within that particular law now. People can escape. What I say. So I think that there are a lot of structural defects in this particular constitution, in as much as I believe that there are a lot of portions that we need to review. And that is what people are calling for. But I don't subscribe to the cause Yanto constitution until say Fourth Republic you can't truncate the constitution. Okay. But we need to build on it and ensure say loopholes in the room amending then we move forward. 30
seconds. Yen back to Professor Mills na wo tu na kai say His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo say yesusu tu mrikantem na eno sa no betimi de asemfo from so
ono owo opposition no he was calling for constitutional review obedi abandwa no so no hu say tumi ewo mu na de no and waka na no atomu aben say take your time who catch President Mills say when the community is broke fix it and they take your time. How do you take your time to fix it? We demand that the constitutional review process, the Professor Fiajo report, which is the implementation committee, must be implemented.
Okay.
That's all. Okay. We are not asking, say, Korea Consultative Assembly for floor. You see, human beings. That's
right.
After 20 years of constitution, we started a process to reform. Yeah. We are 31 years this year. Right. Why are we waiting? Let's implement it in the next 20 years. I say another review. Constitution another 20 years.
Yeah, another review.
Sir,
that's it.
What is the point
of 30 seconds?
You see that society needs air grow. What I say, and there are a lot of new areas I ever unfold, like your friends cyber security, and so for your constitution, the core constitution, and capture all these things because by the time that was nothing like social media and Facebook over but society needs new grow, so we need to expand the horizon. Sabaya constitution, but me capture all these things, and let me know hey, LGBT in some your constitution, room ben are making for there is no way on it. I will make say this is the conclusive position of the constitution on LGBT. And we need to do that to ensure say we expand the constitution so we able to take care of all the new development.
Very well.
Yes.
Meadows Ivan Kyei Innocent and Benjamin Asuman. Fantastic conversation. And